Okay, so right now it's giving me the green light instead of the red light down there at the bottom. And I see my stream restarted. Okay, that's good. Um, the kbps it's actually sending out there is a little bit lower than it was, but it should be less demanding. Looking at the screen over there, it definitely looks like it's a little lower resolution. Hopefully that's okay for you guys. Oh hey, Cap Def. You're here just in time, Cap, since I just killed and restarted OBS, having made some changes because it's been dropping frames like a mofo, and everyone's been having problems with running behind the times. I see Rocky noticed that I changed her custom rank. So tonight, I've got some Crown Royal Northern Reserve Rye. It's something that Scott put me onto. I had some over the Christmas break. And I had finished that bottle a while back, and I happened to be in the liquor store the other day. It sounds like I go there all the time. And it was on sale. And it's some pretty tasty stuff. It doesn't taste at all like the scotches that I'm used to, so it's kind of nice having a little something different. Nothing except OBS running. If you knew how much crap I normally have running even when I'm doing this, you would just be shaking your head. Okay, now, give me some volume. I'm going to change this over to the full screen again. Keep settings, back, and 0 dropped frames. Okay. You see, the basic Crown Royal I've had before, and it just wasn't my thing. Wasn't my thing. No big thing that it's not my thing. But when I tried this, it's got a, I don't know, it's got this kind of pungent sweetness to it that I like. I can't see it becoming my daily drinker. Yeah, the maple. You know, I kind of want to try it, but I'm also afraid it would be too sweet, because there was a while that I was really into the Jack Daniel's honey, Tennessee honey, and after I'd had, over the course of like a year and a half, 2 years, after I'd had 3 or 4 bottles of the stuff, I started finding it kind of cloying. Oh, you know what? I was going to actually bring up one of the Canadian $20 bills that I bought, because I was going to talk about how cool Canadian money is compared to American, to U.S. money, American money, to U.S. money. I like your money better, and I was going to go on about that, but I forgot. So, let's leave home. Varric, don't leave home without him. And him, and Aveline. I'm used to having her around. Yeah, the audio, the game audio is a little quiet for me, so you guys let me know if I need to change things. Black Powder Courtesy. It looks like it is that way. Do I really need to talk to the Aeroshock again?
You were allowed fast run to the Aeroshock.
I thought I had already talked to the Aeroshock.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault.
Oh, that's right.
But even without the Sarcomech, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
Save the lecture.
If you won't talk straight, then we won't talk.
Hold. Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness.
Yeah, I like the plastic.
I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You turned from me. Do you turn as easily from all this chaos?
Weakness provides opportunity. I don't think so. It's life, glorious and wild. This sounds more like my character.
Why would anyone want to change it?
You like it?
It's a city of people living their lives, for good or ill.
Karastan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. You allow chaos for good or ill, but one is clearly superior. Can you see how that certainty would benefit this whole city?
Is that a threat? No, I think this is a good response. Certainty or
He's free to
slavery.
choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. Your kind may force our rule to change, if the Qun demands.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
But staying was your choice.
You could have built a ship by now, you know.
It is not about a ship. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful!
Fuck off, dude.
Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
Yeah. Yeah, you think? Okay, then. Let's get away from here as fast as we can. That guy looks pretty mean. I think I would not want to face him one-on-one. Form fallen. I thought it said there was something to do here.
You're glaring, Anders. Is there a reason, or is it one of your moves?
Your term as captain hasn't been particularly maid-friendly.
I've only turned a handful over to the Templars.
Every despot starts somewhere.
And yet I allow an abomination to whine at me. Credit where it's due.
Well, as long as I'm over here, I wonder if Anders
It's
has
not a
anything to
pretty
say.
home, but at least it's clean.
Here's the thing. Anders, you want to talk? I'm here.
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages, too. People I know past their harrowing.
Are you imagining some sinister plot to turn all the mages in Kirkwall tranquil?
I'm not imagining it. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
That's crazy.
And here I was, worried you were having delusions of persecution again.
There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
Okay.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
Tell me about
What
it.
else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
Don't Templars have anything better to do than come up with new ways to torment mages?
No. My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence
No.
of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
That sounds more like, a response from the Arashok. Tranquil solution. Sort of like final solution?
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the free marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
Yeah, I think I'll help you resist that.
I wouldn't let you face this alone.
You are the one bright light in Kirkwall. I've always feared being made tranquil. Now, more than ever, I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Well, okay then. Might as well head that way. More death route? Okay. I'll head over this way. Yeah, so remember how, like, I don't know, about a year and a half ago, we jumped on this Carta thug? No, wait. Really? Come on. About a year and a half ago, there was a time that I wasn't going to be able to stream for a particular Monday, but that was because the wife and I were going on a little weekend getaway. And I ended up streaming on that Monday anyway because our getaway got interrupted because she tripped and fell that first night. Wait, what was that? And happened to have her phone in her hand and landed at least partially on her
Do
phone
not tell
and
anyone about this way to the
broke her
gallows.
phone. Remember that?
It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of of mages.
And of course, you know, as soon as we
This
got
is
back
it.
to town,
This tunnel will take us into the
we went to the
gallows.
Verizon store and
Are you ready to
bought
help
new
me find
phones.
evidence of the tranquil solution?
Let's do
Let's
this.
go.
Well, my phone has had this pink line going down the screen. I think I've mentioned it before. Definitely taking Anders. Definitely taking Varric. I'll take Aveline. Stick with the same group. So I went to the Verizon store this past Saturday.
I have personally led 5 mages to freedom through these tunnels. They went
5
to kiss the ground through the sewage.
5 whole wages. Let me turn on all this stuff, because it looks like none of this stuff is actually turned on. And it looks like she's got some leveling up to do. Oh, I haven't used her in a while, apparently. So anyway, went to the Verizon store on Saturday because I wanted to do something about that pink line that was going up my phone. And, you know, I mean, like I say, it's been about a year and a half, so there's, you know, it's not going to be a warranty. But I have insurance. I always carry insurance on the phones because you never know what's going to happen, right? I guess these are the attack powers. There we go. So I went into the store and I showed him the pink line, and the guy said, "Yeah, it's a bad connection on the screen here." He said, "There's a couple of things we can do." He said, "Number one, you could go ahead and make a claim on the insurance." Oh, there's the wife. I was just telling them about the phones. Number one, you could make a claim on the insurance. Number two, but there's a deductible. Number two, you could pay off what's left on the phone, because remember, I don't know if it's like this for everybody, but here, Verizon will, you go there, you pick out the phone, and they don't, it's not like it used to be where you pay like $100 and you have this $800 phone or whatever, and then you just pay month to month for everything, and they consider that a cost of doing business. Now they actually make you finance the phone, essentially. So you get a 2-year contract, and you pay every month for the normal phone bill, plus you also pay a payment on the phone. So the second option was to go ahead and complete the payment on the phone and get a new phone. The problem is, or the interesting bit is, that the price difference between paying off the phone and the deductible on the insurance was $15. It won't let me go through there. $15. Well, suddenly paying off the phone and buying a new one sounds like actually a viable option. So then factor in that they let me trade in the phone, and that gave me 50% off the new phone, which meant that my monthly payments on the new phone would be half what I'm used to paying monthly. And then throw in the fact that I got a Mophie case to put the phone in and another tempered glass screen protector, which are both expensive items. Despite having those, the cost for the whole thing ended up being approximately the cost of half of the phone. Which means that in the end, it doesn't actually cost me any more. I'm gonna explode on him. The amount of money that I save in the monthly payments over the course of 2 years offsets what I had to pay in order to buy the phone and the peripherals. So another way to look at it is they got a 2-year interest-free loan from me, and I got a new phone out of it.
Lyrium smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
So that's how I got a new phone. And of course, Michelle knew that I was off at the store trying to get my phone fixed. You see, that was the other thing too, is if I had paid the deductible, I would have gotten a refurbished phone. It wouldn't have been a repair, it would have been a refurbished phone. So brand new phone, the whole thing ends up being a wash. So I texted her, hey, I'm buying a new phone. I'll explain when I get home. What? And I told the guy at the store, I said, one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to be sleeping on the couch tonight because I spent this money. Because I bought a phone when I was coming in here to get a phone fixed. Or she's going to be slightly jealous and decide that she wants to do the same thing. Because, you know, she could be going from the same phone to the same phone. So cost-wise, it would again be a complete wash. Plus, she had a couple of more minor, I don't want to say minor, but she had a couple of minor issues going on with her phone, so she was a little less satisfied with it at that point anyway. So we got our phones upgraded. We went to the Galaxy S9. Downside is now, instead of using the micro USB that, you know, we've got 3800 cables for lying around the house, it uses USB Type-C. So got to start replacing cables. I had to buy new car chargers. I already came from there. All that fun crap. Yeah, because I have to work my way over here. Okay. And like I say, the Mophie cases, you know, we had to get new ones, but that was okay because the ones we had before, the batteries were dead. She actually had already ordered new Mophie cases for us. Unfortunately, there was time for her to cancel the order before they arrived. But the tempered glass screen protectors were considerably more expensive. But here's the cool thing. The ones we got this time, lifetime warranty. All we got to do is register, and then we can get the things replaced. Make a claim, they send the new one, and a return package for the broken one. And it doesn't matter if you're replacing it because you dropped it or whatever. They just replace it. Buy out the remaining cost. Yeah, see, that essentially that's what we did, and the remaining cost of that was the virtually equal to the cost of the deductible. No, obviously, wife, she hasn't met me. That's about a week and a half from now. Like that little segue. I don't abide purposefully omitting information to get a rise out of someone. Well, see, in that case, in the case of the I'm buying a phone, I'll explain later, was because I didn't know yet. I thought the guy was going to have to do all the phone conversion stuff, and so I didn't have long on my phone. He had stepped away to grab something off the shelf. I didn't have long on the phone. It's like, I'll tell you later, because I thought that phone was going to be turned off. They don't do that anymore now. Now you get home with a new phone, and the first time you turn it on, it goes ahead and connects. It was also with getting new tires on Saturday. I didn't want to. I needed to. Basically, I just want to get this car to last a little bit longer. Because it's coming up on time to replace it. But at slow speeds, the steering wheel was doing this as I would drive. And at high speeds, and the highway I take to work is posted 80 miles an hour. The vibration was much more substantial. So I knew it was either the tires were going bad or my ball joints were going bad, and the tires are a lot cheaper.
No.
Here we
please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
No. No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape?
Zanzibar. No,
you know what
just bad
happens
tires.
to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
Naughty, naughty.
The Chantry frowns on Templars who take personal advantage of their charges.
Who's this?
It's the Divine. Come all the way from Orlais to tell you personally what a jackass you are.
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
Yes, hello, Zanzibar. Yeah, now that I'm driving with the new tires, I'm going to assassinate this prick. The ride is so much smoother. It's wonderful. Templar Hunter? What? Looks more like I'm the Templar Hunter.
That's right, you heard me.
They will die. I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
It's over, Anders. They're all
I wasn't
dead.
going to mention that part, baby.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now. Please, Messere.
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here... I need to get out of here.
Phew, he's gone. So that can be the boost with Anders. Dissension. Silverite chest piece. A letter. Okay. Any other items over here? I'm no demon, I'm the god of hellfire. Yeah, we've heard all this before. Click on that. Yeah, my car... What do I have on my car now? You said 100... I think it's only 116, only. When I bought it, it had 87.
Done.
Miles, of course. 1,000
Point
miles.
the way, Hawk.
Point away. How about away from the crate that I'm trying to check out? Ooh, companion armor. Crap, he left. I guess I have to sell his armor then. It's gotta be better than the bearskin bullshit he's been wearing. They are in the left-hand drawer of my vanity at the back.
You saved my life.
They're small white ones.
What was that thing?
An elaborate stunt.
He's no demon. Just a deeply troubled man.
Can I go home now?
Go somewhere safe.
Find your parents, but don't stay there. You must leave Kirkwall.
I know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulrich's men won't find me. Thank you, Miss Eyre. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
Must have. Okay, let's see if we can go find Anders.
I'm gonna have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
I'll go back to his house. Up there. Yep, so we're getting to the phase of going the wrong way. Of, oh gee, what else do we need to take care of before we leave? We've got so many things done already. Mostly I think it's just pack. Which we'll do next Monday. And that's part of the reason why I decided I won't stream next Monday after all. The other part, of course, being that we'll probably need to be dropping the car off around 3:30 in the morning at the airport. So yeah, we'll get to the hotel that day and probably sleep until Josh shows up.
Trash.
Would be my guess.
Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
There you go.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you said.
Are you feeling better now? Another 15 points of friendship. He doesn't have anything over his head though, so probably not really needing to do the conversation thing. Let's see if I can add him to the party. Okay, now, Anders, take this cool armor stuff that I picked up. Wait, what? I thought it said did something to Anders. I swear it said something to Anders, but no, apparently it's me. No, it wasn't, wait, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was... Maybe it wasn't... Ah, crap. Maybe it was him. Or maybe just added to his thing. I can't remember how the stuff worked here. Wait, the doc wants you to take 10,000 per day, and the pills that I have are 1,000. So you're supposed to take 10,000. I would say that you need to call the doctor back and say, do you really intend for me to take 10 pills every day? Because that sounds ridiculous. Alternatively, it could be that there's a much higher dose than what I've got. No, Rocky, that's over-the-counter stuff. It's what I had lying around because I used to take it for a bit. They are fairly small. Starting adventure, Time Heist. How the hell do I get down here? I have to go all the way over there.
So, I never expected to be...
Never expected to be what? The one true Pantaloons. What? What? Poor Zanzibar. I'd make it rain, but then I'd have to alt-tab over there in order to do it, and then I'd have to change the game when I came back in because it would go back to windowed mode and, you know. Fancy poison ring. What? What?
You're the captain of the guard. You have my thanks for keeping us safe, dear girl.
You're quite welcome.
Dear girl. Let's sell this. Let's sell this guy some stuff. Like all the junk. That's a much better staff form. It requires 31 magic. How close is he on that? Oh, I could have it next level. How close are we to level? Looks like we're incredibly close. So, I will sell off everything. Yeah, well, these are just... And then I will buy this. It's 10 gold, but I have 159, so we're all good. Actually, I probably should have checked this stuff. Oh wait, he's got that bone fetish amulet. Okay. So, we'll ding soon, and then I will give Anders the new staff. Impeccable Bolf.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it.
Simple as that? Just a walk and drop? Amazing.
What charger is crap? Be more specific. If you're talking about the oh, I see, the wireless charger. Yeah, see, I had problems with the wireless charger last night too. I set it on there, and as I was drifting off to sleep, there was a beep, and the light was flashing, and I looked at it, it wasn't charging anymore.
You've returned. There's a letter for you.
I want to thank you for helping my brother.
How the messages never come while you're home.
Was there anything over here in the special deliveries that I needed? Oh, that's right, there was the Blood Dragon stuff. Maybe I should work on getting up my strength so I can wear this. Although it looks like it doesn't actually give any bonuses per se. It would just be cool. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know whether the wireless chargers are... I don't know. I mean, I had a problem with it on my new phone last night, but the night before it worked impeccably. Let's go do all this Viscount stuff. Now, you've had problems with that wireless charger before. I think you just have to get the phone set on there very carefully.
Viscount.
Lieutenant Harley said I should see you about a reward.
That's it. Not even going to mention your scuffle with Evit's marauders. Killing the whole lot of them.
Wish I'd been there sooner. No, here we go.
That does ring a bell. Hard to remember. I've killed so many things.
I believe that. I do. There's one small rub, though. Their leader, Evitz, wasn't there, was he?
I don't think so. They weren't wearing name tags.
Evitz is the worst of the lot. He may try to get revenge one day.
He can wait his turn. I won't lose any sleep over it.
Maybe nothing will come of it. Thanks again for your help.
3 gold. Wow.
I wish I could have seen you give Evit's marauders what for.
Let's go talk to the Viscount.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
What doesn't?
You could send him gold and he'd complain it was heavy.
And it's about to get worse. A shame. There were overtures of civility. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
It won't be happiness.
Do the Qunari generally keep you updated?
Qunari do not disappear. They know we watch, and they are not shy about their movement. Speak to Seneschal Brown. He has details that show how damning this is. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost all of us.
Oh, it'll always cost all of us. Come here, Seneschal.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter.
Oh, I am all
I
about
would prefer
discretion.
that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
First of all, does the Arishok know?
Has anyone reported this to the Qunari?
Maker, no. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant. He'll find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing.
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
Yeah, that's real humanitarian stuff you got there.
The Arishok is growing violent. He might want an excuse to end this peace.
I suspect that if the Arishok wanted to take over, he simply would. For all we fear that heretical Qun of his, its demands have done more to keep him in check than any of our efforts. Besides, would Qunari stoop to trickery? There is no precedent, but there is unfortunate evidence of influence on our side.
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Qunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Qunari from his weapon.
Do you have anything useful?
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the city guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them.
Aren't you the captain of the guard? You would know that.
Swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Got to be.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
Quiet! Keep it quiet! Evil Tome of Forbidden Knowledge. Go through this door. Go through this door. Ah, Evil Tome. One of Tarani's books. I'm destroying it. Oh, hey, the book didn't like being destroyed. What do we got over there? Arcane Horror. Sounds good. Which one's this? This Mark of Death. Pinpoint Strikes. Okay. But I don't want to be destroyed. Okay. Anything else? I can always come over here and see if Aveline wants to talk. Let's see. That would be this direction. You know,
It's
I mean,
different here as
going from
captain.
here.
Feels like family.
Ah, she does want to talk. Let me save it in case I screw up the relationship.
Hawk, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
Oh, this should be good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnic, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Donnic?
Okay.
The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
Okay. Okay, you can count on me.
I'm here to help. Whenever you need.
Oh, that's sweet. This is strangely difficult. Please, hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawk. I really do.
Okay. It's a piece of paper that says, "Do you like me?" and has two checkboxes, one that says yes, one that says no. Aveline.
Guardsman Donnic.
Sir Hawk, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
Yeah, well, my uncle's an asshole.
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust.
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
I have something you may need.
This is for you. It's apparently very important.
I'll take you at your word. It's a copper relief of marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
It's apparently garbage. There must be.
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do. Of varying import. Sir Hawk.
That was awkward. What was Aveline thinking?
Soul Search. Disquirrel.
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donnic react?
To your garbage, you mean?
Oh.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols
Don't
for
talk
next
to him
week.
again.
Post it to the roster and just listen.
If that's what you want.
All right. But I'm starting to think you just like having me around.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
She'd do a lot better to just get this fellow alone in a room. Life's too short.
Clearly. I don't know if the game thinks I'm trying to flirt or if it thinks I'm trying to help her. But I don't know. I'm guessing the heart means... I don't know. I'm guessing I don't know. My philosophy is I'm trying to help. So... that's my headcanon.
Hey, Donick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square.
Oh, we knew Sands of Arc.
Always been a make-work job, that one.
We always know.
You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
Okay, that didn't go over well.
Donick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother.
What?
It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
I think my jaw just landed in the deep road somewhere.
Not a word, dwarf.
I wouldn't dream of mocking your unconventional courtship.
Just tell me.
Aveline, you know you can talk to me.
What am I to say? That a grown woman can't speak her mind? I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
It can't be a complete mystery. You were married once, right?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
So you're over with... No, I'm not going to say that. Why is this difficult?
I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
The guards are in my care. I hurt when they hurt. But Donick, I want him to know that I feel. But if something happened to him...
Something already happened, and he's fine.
If it made sense, I wouldn't need you. I feel paralyzed. I hate it.
I could just tell him. I'm not helping. Let's see. You've been alone this long.
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
I am diligent on behalf of my men. And I've neglected many other things.
I'm diligent on behalf of the men, and I've neglected the men. I could just tell him.
I can drag him in here right now. Just say the word.
Oh, and how would that look? The captain ordering her guardsmen to... It wouldn't help.
There are places in the city where no one cares that you're captain.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
Yeah. It'd work on me.
What? Too simple?
Tell Donick, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Oh my god. See, the note would have been better. Do you like me, yes or no?
Guardsman Donick, how are you?
Good, I suppose.
Doesn't matter. Free for an evening?
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
Everyone's going out.
A night at the Hanged Man for all the guard. You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Should I have heard of this? Very well, Sir Hawk. I guess I'll be there. Never good to be the last to hear of these things.
Okay. So it's got him as the little quest thing walking around. Can I talk to her again?
Hello, Hawk. Another time? I'm a little busy.
I'm a little busy standing here fretting. Okay.
Fine day, Sarah.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Find your day, Sarah. Day, Sarah, Sarah. Toss her back in. So this I gotta see. Oh, it looks like Meryl wants to talk to me too. Where's the hanged man? There we go. Oh, Varric wants to talk. Hello, Varric.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Family, politics, business, title. I don't know. I think family.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
My mother used to say that there are a lot more pages.
Okay, that was one thing. Let's try Varric again.
Hawk, I've got some news. And maybe you should be sitting down for this. Or drunk. Or both.
Okay, let's get some drinks.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Let's pay him a visit.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
I think it's a good idea.
As good as it used to be. It was never good.
Okay. Isabella wants to talk.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Are you sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Ooh, flirt option.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Now what's this Templar doing over here?
Who are you?
I'm here to report Sir Conrad.
I know him. Did he do something? Or something?
He's been sacrificing goats.
One moment. Are you well?
Oh, it's just that, you know, it's hard to think sometimes. But I will do my duty. If you've seen something, suspicious, let me know.
He's been sacrificing goats.
Last night, I saw Sir Conrad sacrificing a goat to the great demon. Then he howled loudly.
What? Demon?
Oh, yes. He was carrying on about how much he wanted to do demon-y things.
What? No.
I tell you, that Sir Conrad must be an abomination or something.
This needs to be reported. I can't believe it.
Okay, Isabella's got another arrow over her head.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
What?
Baby animals are cute. Ships, not so much.
Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Ding! So apparently Donnic didn't just teleport to the Hanged Man, so I guess he's got to walk his way back or something. Let's go talk to Meryl and see why she wants to talk to me.
I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Not as pretty as you are.
Something seems off about your mirror. Shouldn't it reflect the room?
No. It's not that sort of mirror. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of my clan found it in the Brazilian forest, we think. Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the Alluvion.
Okay.
Tell me you didn't bring the killer mirror to Kirkwall just because it's pretty.
The killer mirror.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to. With blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone.
I cringe every time she says that. She has no idea what she's messing with.
I do. I have it totally under control. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. An Olin home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
There's always a catch.
I hear a but coming.
I can't go back there alone. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please help me. You will, won't you?
Okay.
I'll go
help.
with you.
Master Aramis, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
But Rocky just blurting out the butts. Rocky and the butts. I don't know why I'm framing Templar, but you know, famous last words or infamous last words. Oh, I know, the Hangman thing. It's probably after dark. I was checking during the daylight hours. Oh, it's not there. It must be over here.
Look at all the elves.
Look at all the pefs. Pointy-eared freak. PEF.
Have faith.
You have faith.
So you're two people. Anders and Justice.
That's not strictly accurate.
But you are of two minds.
Many people are.
Now you're the one not being accurate.
I thought those were the rules of this game.
I never know who I'm talking to with you.
That it's fortunate it doesn't occur often.
Oh, you two, stop bickering.
Kirkwall's a dangerous place for our friends, but you've made their lot easier. Several of them put their coin together to get you this.
Put their coins together to get you a level.
In the market for something special, friend?
Nope. What about this one? Bug-eyed monsters. Well, I mean, there's spiders, and while spiders are not bugs, they're kind of vaguely bug-like, and they have eyes. Okay, let's check at night. There we go. Oh. Oh. The minimum is 57 points. Oh, see, it looks a little darker in here, too. Let's check out this Orwald the Braggart.
A lot of coin for this place.
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed. And all I had to do was turn my head.
What?
To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're going to show this city what to do with Eden Oxman.
Aveline?
Guard Captain, would you like to have a word with your man?
Guard Captain?
Who? Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
I don't know. He was a Templar. I swear. He had the seal of the Grand Cleric and everything. It's true.
The penalty for abandoning your post is 10 days on the wall. I expect you to report in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Run away.
There's your answer. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric's seal, no less. Well done.
And 10 points of Aveline ship. Speaking of shipping Aveline...
You go first. I'll be right there. Just don't tell him this is about me.
I may be having to make a choice.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change, apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
What? No. Sit. Drink.
Come on, Aveline. Get your shit together.
Another round?
Make a yes.
I will play him with alcohol. Oh, for Christ's sake. Maker's sake. She's apparently the one I need to be getting drunk.
So, Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all an attempt to get closer to me through the captain, you're just not my type. All this playing shy business. I like a little backbone. I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I'm interested in him.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that.
Admitting it is a good step. Where are you heading next?
The barracks, for Eldon. The deepest hole I can find.
You've never been the hiding type.
I know, all right, but I'd freeze up. The only place I'm not a mess is on patrol. And killing highwaymen doesn't afford much opportunity for banter.
More excuses?
I will not risk.
Then you will have nothing.
No excuses.
Then I'll clear the way and you'll talk to Donick.
Putting you in danger just makes it worse.
You made it my problem. I'm fixing it.
Very well, Hawk. You pushed. You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will live to regret this, I'm sure.
Really? Rivalry points? Come on. You guys, you're killing me. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw in one of those. I'm still waiting for him to ding. Okay, where's the Wounded Ghost? Okay, let's see if I can get these two lovebirds together. Where is they? They're over here?
Hello? Is Anders there? Can I speak to Anders?
You can stop yelling.
Oh, good.
Raider.
Still here. Justice and I are one. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me?
Not really. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Stop here yelling, lady. Wow, he took her out. He schooled her.
Messing with us is suicide.
Yay, Anders dinged. Okay, so he needs, I just want to make sure I remember, 31 magic. I'll do that first so I don't forget. Magic. 31. His ability points. Go ahead and put that on. She's got 3 points. What have we got in here? And Varric. I think this is all... No, it's not quite all done. And me. Let's see. Annihilate. Assassinate now inflicts a critical hit who would otherwise be immune. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade that power. Wait, was there another one I needed to spend? Well, it says one specialization point. I'm not sure what that's supposed to give me, though. So in other words, Rocky is just plumb crazy. Or something like that. Ooh. Ooh, Embrium and a pile of bones. Should at some point figure out if I need to make runes for my stuff, because I haven't done that in quite a while. God bless America, I saw it at the last second. Backstab the dog. Oh, really? I told you to explosive strike. That's a lot of stuff. All that, and Varric's got blood on his coat. Oh, look who showed up! Been in the chat for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Apparently you've been sneaking in the background here. At some point. I remember you popping in at one point since I had reset the stuff, but I didn't think you were here that long.
So this route's pretty quiet?
Yes, and it's a real nice night for an evening.
What?
As you say, Captain.
What? Nice night for an evening.
Yes, as I say.
Maker, she's bad at this.
If it isn't done right, the blade can be too soft. Quenching the steel is a vital step that can make or break a sword.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Painful.
I don't like the look.
We've got company! All set.
Well, Guardsman, good patrol. I think we're done, and Hawk, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Aveline?
Hawk, don't.
I think you'll come around once it's all out in the open.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
You're a daft couple of... Oh, take a hint and bend her over a basin, will you?
Captain? I should get back to the barracks.
I thought we were friends.
Friends sometimes push.
I have to fix this. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot. Double time, Hawk, or so help me.
Well, geez, how long have I been muted? I can swear I turned it back on after the last time I took a drink. Anyway, what I was saying was, I think Cheeks and Soul Search must be the same person because they're never here at the same time. One leaves, the other one shows up. And I was also saying that Laurent, it's just a couple of weeks until I get to try out one of those Viking hugs you keep talking about. Okay, let's save in case I screw this up with her.
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
I suggest awkward gifts.
You're their captain, not a golem. They expect you to have feelings.
Not if they get in the way of the job.
You don't know that.
I won't be that stupid again.
My apologies, Sirrah Hawk, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
There you go. I'm listening outside the door. Giggles. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if that worked out. Anubis, you do not get to have her food. You had your own food. I fed you twice, remember? You can just lie down, mister. Get this, set that on top of the food bowl. Oh my god. Maybe someday I'll actually get to play him again. I don't know. I had so much going on this past Saturday, there was just no way I was going to have the opportunity to do that. Then, of course, this coming Saturday is my next regular D&D session. Yeah, but this isn't the food for him. This is stuff he's allergic to.
Aveline. Guardsman Donick did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
It certainly was stupid. You put up a fight.
I think you can safely claim both halves of that pair.
You're sweet. I knew asking you was the right thing.
Let's not make a habit of it.
There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
You don't need to know. I'm gonna be nice to her.
Not for a second.
You don't lie very well.
As far as you know.
Shout when you need me, Hawk. I'll always be here for you. Just knock first.
Ooh. 10. All of that, and I got 10 points. Really?
It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down. Distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it. Trouble, Hawk?
You say that like you expect it.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title, take a job. The guard is always looking.
You're the captain, not me.
That's a bit harsh, given my record.
Maybe I'm just sick of being the first stop for complaints about people like you.
People like me?
Brand's on about fortune hunters, mercenaries, disreputable professions without purpose. He's a clod, but sometimes, well, it might be good if the city was a little more stable.
You'd be bored.
Come on now. You'd really prefer the troublemakers stay home?
All right. So maybe I don't want to be completely put out of business. And I don't even really mean you. But some people, they go on without regard and then act surprised when someone starts a circle. There are warning signs, you know. It's worth saying.
And that gives me 15 points. I go all over the place, kill every person who's ever been to the Wounded Coast just to try to get her a date. And then one little short conversation gets me more favor than that whole... It doesn't even make sense.
Hope the day's treating you well, Sirrah.
7:38, so I got another 22 minutes. Let's check out what's going on in the Chantry. I see Botmore is going ping again.
So, a drunk says the Grand Cleric funded zealots through a rogue Templar. This is enough evidence for you.
Don't forget the kidnapped Qunari. That too.
Hey, it's not like the Templars are going to like me no matter what I do.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her... 3 Qunari leave an estate. And let her finish.
Sirrah Hawke.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
I didn't put Aveline back in.
Funny how you and issues with the Qunari seem to go together.
And you always assume their side.
Except for Anthem,
naive when
Methodiel.
last we met. I did not want you dead, but I felt a death was necessary. That may be too fine a point for you to understand. But you must admit, you came out the better for it.
Oh no, the publisher is EA. The developer is BioWare. Yeah, speaking of Anthem and the lack of romance options, I don't know if you guys saw, but when the whole E3 thing was going on, somebody had tweeted out there, "Come on, BioWare, it was the easiest sell in the world. All you had to do was say Destiny, but with fucking." I mean, it was... I died laughing when I read it.
I know you. And I know someone is abusing the Grand Cleric's seal.
Who are you to question who serves her grace? I am sorry, but I see no reason to let you pass.
How about the fact that her authority was used to abduct Qunari? A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
You naughty girl.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will shock her grace, no doubt.
Stubborn. All right, Sirrah Hawke. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something.
There you go, Hathor.
The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And his relation to you is...
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sirrah Hawke. Come see the unrest these Qunari have inspired.
How about I just stab you in the face?
That's a setup.
It's her game, for the moment.
I see Tarling's back again to set up a wedding for that daughter of
There's something up there. Oh, another evil tome. Klaatu Barada Nikto.
We're under.
And there's the desire demon. Assassinate. Backstab. And exploding strike. Oh, it looks like Isabella did the same thing at the same time. That was cool. Okay. Okay. Took care of that.
What makes this relic of yours so valuable?
The same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
That's not evasive.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I hear you've been showing.
Anders is a bit snippy. I want to change the party. I'm going to head home for the moment so that when I head back out I can change the party. There's plenty of places I can do the change. I'm just going to do it here. Don't know what's going on here, but it looks like there's a lot of things. Maybe I can clear out a few. Or maybe I could not. Fine, fine. Let's see. Looks like, would you move? Looks like rain is in the forecast. Okay. Well, you know, the thing is, this game likes to crash once or twice or 3 times an evening. And this has only been the first one. That was 413,000 times the volume of the dialogue. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? Okay, 736, 730. Really? So that whole thing... I went to a couple of zones and it... Okay.
It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break. Sure, you do good. But Petitioner Tight... He's a clod. But sometimes... Oh, but there are warning signs, you know.
No, Anubis, you still don't get to eat that food. And we're saving... Anubis, quit. Quit even trying to get to that. What? Okay. Let's change the party before I head out. Yeah, but this isn't Origin. This is the Steam version. Let's go take care of the Chantry stuff again.
So you're taking the captain of the guard to accuse the Grand Cleric of funding zealots?
Don't forget the kidnapped Kunari. That too.
Oh, that origin, yeah.
Hawk.
Yeah, that
The
crashed
Grand
a few times too, going through it.
Tell her, 3 Kunari leave an estate. And let her finish.
Serah Hawk.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone.
I'm
What
taking
do you
this
want?
slower because I don't know how things are going to change having Aveline in the party.
Funny how you and issues with the Kunari seem to go together.
And you always assume their side. I was naive when last we met. I did not want you dead, but I felt a death was necessary. That may be too fine a point for you to understand. But you must admit, you came out the better for it.
So this one again.
A Templar may have misjudged an order and abused the Grand Cleric's authority.
I assure you, the
Oh,
Templars
that's
would
not the one I
never
picked last
embarrass
time.
the Chantry, at risk of the Knight Commander's wrath.
Men were hired for the righteous task of kidnapping a Kunari delegate. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
I don't remember how Origins performs graphically, frame rate wise, or in any other kind of measure you may want to throw out there.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will shock her grace, no doubt.
Stubborn. All right, Serah Hawk. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And his relation to you is?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Von El. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Serah Hawk. Come see the unrest these Kunari have inspired.
Yeah, I'll come over there just to see my axe
Need
sticking
I
out of
say
your
I'm
face.
skeptical? It's her game, for the moment.
For the moment. Okay, Aveline, let's level you up. Okay. Let's go take care of the evil book. Ooh, Cap Daff is pushing. He really wants that adventure to come out. Klaatu Barada Nikto. And we destroy it. And there's the Desire Demon, who I will attempt to assassinate. And I succeeded at assassinating. And you can get the explosive strike. Flop, flop. Offering yourself is a potential sacrifice. How noble. Oh, hey, there's things over there I can go read. Let's see if I can read those real quick. Ah, the Maker. Ah, the sermons. Ah, the history. Time heist again. Wait, did I say again? Surely there hasn't been a time heist yet.
Oh, cheer up, Blondie. You're making me cry just looking at you.
Don't.
You made a mistake. It happens.
I almost killed a girl.
You've killed 254 by my last count, plus about 500 men, a few dozen giant spiders, and at least 2 demons.
It's not the same.
Why? Because this one you feel bad about? Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, stop feeling bad about killing people. What? Okay, as I recall, I was going into Hightown at night. I'm not going to get as much cleared out because I've only got 8 minutes. I made it here, save the game. Okay, I walked that far, save the game. Sorry, I'm just being snarkastic. The Dupuis estate stuff. Bartrand. Let's go see about taking care of Bartrand. I'll take care of Bartrand, and that will be the end of the night for me.
Nicely done.
Never get on our bad side. Seems to be.
Why are these called Invisible Sisters? Clearly I can see them. So much so that I can just splatter them.
You do get results, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I do, Varric. Bottle of something else, or maybe the same thing. Okay, Bartrand's estate. And we're saving.
Bartrand really hasn't done much with this place, has he?
He put a door on it.
Get it. My sources saw people making deliveries here just a week ago. This looks like it's been empty for months.
You think he put the cobwebs up to discourage tax collectors?
Well, you're thinking it's a trap. Great. It's been ages since my brother tried to kill me.
Hello. Squinty.
So that's how you greet your brother, is it, Bartrand? Fine. Say hello, Bianca.
Wait. Where did everybody... let's see. Let's do a bursting arrow right in the middle of these guys.
Bianca, you think that was beautiful! I'll take you all!
Jesus, Varric.
You want a piece of me? That was the beauty of a shot! Better luck in the next one. Bianca, you think that was perfect! I'm coming for you, you nut-humping bastard!
This crossbow is awesome.
You want a piece of me? You'll have to be faster than that!
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Oh, Varric, please forgive me, my brother. I was just jealous of you. How could I ever compete with you for Mother's love?
What?
You're strong and handsome, and so very smart.
What? Why lie now about this? What have you to gain?
What do you want from me? I broke in, I found my brother, and it was awkward. Family business.
No. I think there's more to it.
Fine.
You want the gory details? I'll give you the gory
I
details.
thought the details of getting through all those dudes was gory enough. Jeez, how many did I even shoot? Like 50? Out of my way, everybody. I need to pick up this leather armor that I'm never gonna wear.
These corpses aren't even stiff yet, Hawk. Somebody's been in here today.
Yeah, we have. So I guess the reason why I was playing
Dude, are these men
Varric
completely out of their heads?
solo, and every shot like exploded a dude. Anubis? Quit. He's like, I don't care, you put something on that bowl, I'm gonna try to knock it off. Quit. Yes, you. Okay. Do. You guys, huh? I'm disappearing. So that I can assassinate your ass. Hold on, let me get this trap. In this trap. Okay, now let me check. Pick up all this stuff. Salt, fire, salt.
I don't like the looks of this.
Trapmaster.
I'll deal with this.
Took care of him. Nope, I'm not. No, sorry. I guess I am.
Bartrand,
Still alive.
what have you done?
Well, it doesn't look to me like he's killed any more people than we have.
All set.
And if you quit staring at the bowl, you still don't get to have that. Okay, where's the way into the main room? Let's try this way.
Trap. Not to do it. Let's finish this.
Well, let me come up here and take care of this. And we'll appear behind him. Still more? Let's see, I can give this guy a mark of death. Okay. Killed another 50 dudes.
Varric, is that you? Praise the ancestors.
Hold up. I know this man. He's Bartrand Stewart. Hugin, what happened here?
Varric, your brother. That statue we brought out of the deep roads. Bartrand said it sang to him, even after he sold it. I've been hiding in here, but the guards, they're like crazed animals. I didn't dare go past them. Everyone in this house has gone mad.
Guy sounds familiar. I think he sounds kind of like the Krogan that was reciting poetry in 2 and 3.
What did he do to the guard to turn them to this?
He's been forcing them to eat lyrium. Some of the servants, he cut pieces off them while they were still alive. He says he's trying to help them hear the song. Please stop him.
Bartrand's not exactly a nice guy, but this doesn't sound like my brother.
No, it does not.
I haven't seen anyone alive in here except for guards. What happened to the rest of the staff?
I don't know what Bartrand did to them. By the ancestors, the sound's coming from his study. They're dead by now. I hope.
What do you mean you hope they're dead?
Just whoever, whatever you find in that room. Varric, give them a merciful death.
Actually, you know who that reminds me of? Is the Urdnot scout that we find in the Krogan hospital as we're doing Morden's side mission in Mass Effect 2.
You said he sold the statue.
That's who.
To who?
I don't know. That's why we came back to Kirkball. He was already starting to rant about the sodding idol and his singing. On his better days, he hated the thing. Wanted to get rid of it. But the minute it was gone, it got worse.
Bartrand is
I assume
mad.
you mean he's crazy, not just very upset.
He's hearing things, seeing things, talking to someone who's not there. That's when he's feeling good. Bartrand took the servants and locked himself inside the study. No one's come out for days. And those sodding lunatics just keep prowling the halls.
Then we go in after him. Come on, Hawk. Let's finish this.
Let's finish this. First I must go through door and open chest. Silverite reinforced buckles. Okay, that apparently added something to Varric's armor. Okay, and we're saving just in case.
Sing a song for me.
Two can play that game. Massacre this guy. Wow, did I? Hey, Bartrand. Ooh, Varric, you're not looking or Anders, you're not looking so good. Okay, mark you for death. I believe in no thong.
Just for a minute. Stop saying that. I know I shouldn't have sold the idol of that woman. It was a mistake.
Mistake. Bartrand, get a hold of yourself. Do you know where you are? Do you know what you've done?
Varric, you'll help me, won't you, little brother? Help me find it again. You were always a good one.
Help you? Bartrand, you left me to die. You left all your men to die. And for what? Some trinket? Look at yourself.
A thong called
Look at what
love.
you've done to the men and women who served you. Where's your nobility, brother? Where's your dwarven honor?
Anders?
This doesn't feel natural. If he wasn't a dwarf, I'd think a demon did this. His mind has been poisoned by something powerful. That's all I can do. It won't last, I'm sorry.
Varric? I'm here.
Varric, what have I done?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Make it stop, little brother. Don't let me. Don't let House Tetris fall like this. I know. I don't deserve it. But please, Varric, don't leave me like this. Make it stop.
Enough with the speeches. I'll get you to a healer, and you'll be fine.
No, I don't think he will.
Seriously? 3 years of I'm going to skin him alive, and then...
I'm rubbing Anubis's chin.
Best buddies?
I can't do it, Hawk. I thought I could. I thought he'd be gloating, lying on a bed of gold and commissioning painters to memorialize the instant he sealed us into the deep roads. But look at him. Whatever that idol was, it did worse to him than I ever could.
Okay, folks. Like, you get to decide. Die or not die. Yeah, Chinubis, exactly. Okay, so there's a vote for End the Misery. Rocky was real quick on that. You only get to vote once, Rocky. Anyone else? I mean, I think there's I don't know, at least 2 people here. Oh, we got a die and a live. Mr. Badmex feeling the mercy. Not die, prolong his suffering. Ooh, that's 3 for live. Rocky's getting out 4 for live. Rocky's really getting outvoted here. I don't think Rocky can recover for that. He gets to live. Honestly, I don't recall if I ever actually let him live.
You'll sleep easier without his blood on your hands.
I'll send someone to come get him. Sit tight, brother. Help is on the way. Come on, Hawk. The sooner we get out of this house, the better.
Aveline didn't like that. She didn't like that I didn't kill the guy in cold blood. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Let me find my way out of here. And then call it a night. There's apparently still bits of crazed commander and stuff lying around. The front door should be over here. Okay, what have we got for a denouement?
Did you need something, Varric?
A stiff drink, maybe. I feel like I've been kicked by a horse. I almost wish Blondie hadn't wiggled his fingers and cleared Bartrand's head. I liked it better when I just wanted to kill the bastard.
I'm proud of you. Yeah, it could be worse.
Look at the bright side. You can spend the rest of your days as a caretaker for a murderous lunatic.
Well, thanks for reminding me. You're a real ray of sunshine. I'll deal with Bartrand somehow. Make her that'll be even more of a joy than it used to be. I still can't believe what he did in that house. It's one thing to walk away and leave us to die, but that...
I don't know if I buy it, Methodiel, but okay. Yeah, clearly the statue made him nuts.
He didn't do this on his own. The artifact from the Tig warped his mind.
Don't let him completely off the hook. He chose to steal the damned thing. He brought it on himself. Anyway, thank you. I'll keep looking into who bought that blighted statue. At the very least, they need to be warned about what happened.
And so ends our adventure for the night. We'll do a full save. Okay, folks. Hey, thanks to everybody for coming out. I had a pretty good sized crowd tonight, and I wasn't so tired that I was actually nodding off of the keyboard like I was doing last week. So remember, next week I'm not going to stream because I'm going to be getting ready to get on a plane and going to bed probably earlier than it is right now. And then the week after that, I won't even be home. I won't even have a computer in front of me, so there won't be any stream for that. So the week after that, which would be, the second night, 16th, I think, is when I should be back to streaming. So be sure you find something fun to do for the 2 Mondays that I won't be streaming. Some of you I'll see in person on that second Monday. Others of you will be sure to put plenty of pictures on Twitter so that you're completely jealous that you're not there with us. Anyway, thanks again, everybody, and I will see some of you in person soon. Bye!